Okay, so now we will go with some examples. Okay, so and go to the source folder and we are going to create couple of examples. So we are talking about data types examples, right? So just create a class name with example data type, example data type. So you know how to create a class, right? So example data type. So we will see one by one. Okay. So first we'll start with the primitive data types. So we know primitive data types and non-primitive data types. So we'll start with the primitive data types. Under that, we are going to talk about byte, B-Y-T-E, right? B-Y-T-E. So first example, can you just write it in a comment, two forward slashes byte. Can you add the main method there? You know how to add a main method? How to add the main method? Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, public static void main. What is the shortcut key you have used?
PSVM plus tab.
Correct. So if you remember that, then it is easy. If you don't remember, you can write it. Okay. So now we wanted to write byte. Can you just write two forward slashes as a comment? Byte, byte example, B-Y-T-E, byte example. So you know already, right? Byte, how much, what is the number? So what is the starting number it will accept? Minus 128 to
127.
127. Okay, so now I want you to make use of this byte using one example. So how are we going to do? First define one integer, right? Enter. Define the data type as byte, even though it is integer, but for small numbers we are going to use byte. Byte space my var, my var, m small letter my var, yeah, is equal to, just give some number, whatever the number you wanted to display, just give which is in between minus 128 to 127. Okay, and then print that value. How are you going to print? System.out.println. Shortcut key is what? S out. Okay,
S out plus tab.
yeah, and then my var. Okay, now run the program and see, you will be able to see the byte example. So the byte value is 26. It should display the value as 26. See the output at the console, right? So now if you are trying to write a value which is outside of the range, whatever, can you write the byte example there? You write on the top line minus 120, on the third line minus 128 to minus 128 to minus 128 to 127. That is the range. Okay. Now in this particular example, if you use 128 for byte, byte is equal to 128. See, there is an error, correct? That means your IDE will not allow you to make use of 128 value to that particular variable when you use the data type as byte. So that's the reason you have to assign the value which is provided in the range, which is minus 128 to 127. If you change it to 127, it will accept. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, now what will happen, sir? I don't want to use this. I wanted to use something else. Okay, I don't want to use 127. I wanted to use 128. How are I go? How should I do that? Right. So if you wanted to do that, then the next data type you can make use is short. 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 Next example. Same. There only just enter short. SHORT. So there, what is the range? Minus 32,768 to minus 32,768 to 32,767. That means if you wanted to make use of any of the numbers in between this range, you can make use of the data type as short. 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 Just give some variable name, my short, short, my short is equal to 128. Then print the value. Okay. So run the program. You will be able to see 127 and 128 as an output, right? There are two things which you are displaying. 127 is for byte and 128 is for the short. Clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
now, if you use 32,768, can you write instead of 128, 32,768? That means it is outside of the range. That's the reason it will not allow you to make use of short data type for this. So to do this, what you are going to use? You are going to make use of int. That is a next data type. Okay, int. Next data type, int. Okay, int. Just put it in the comment section so that you will understand. Int, integer. So what is the range here? I'll just read out the numbers. Okay, minus 214748. The range is minus 2147483648 to minus sorry plus 2147483647. Same number at the end, it will be 7. Okay, so what is the total value? 21 crores 47 lakhs 48,000. Or is it correct? 21 crores
No, sir.
40. How much?
Eight
What is the ones?
83,000
Tens?
74 lakhs. 214 crores, 74
Yeah.
lakh, 83,647.
Yeah, it is very difficult, but it's okay. Okay. So 214 crores, 74 lakhs, 83,648. But anyhow, we are not going to use this much value in our programs, but it is good to know. You no need to mug up any of these values. Okay. Just understand what is being used. If you are not aware, that's fine. Okay. So whenever you are trying to make use of any number, generally most of the people will go with int. That means that will accept the maximum limit. That's the reason you will not have any restrictions of minus 128 to 127, minus 32,768 to 32,767. So if you look at this number 214 crores, that means you can use any of the numbers with the int. Okay, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you just write my int and then give any number and then try to enter the value and then run the program? You're following, right? Whatever I'm explaining.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Feel free to stop me and ask me if you have any questions at any point of time. Even it is a basic question also, ask me. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you'll now look at 11226 you have given. So can you just change the number to 32,768? It should accept, right?
Yes, sir.
When it will not accept you?
If it is 214, like 214
Yeah.
crores
Take that number.
exceeded the value.
Yeah. Give that number, exceeded the value. Whatever the value is there, just give the value which is more than that.
Yes, sir.
So
It is
in this
throwing an
case,
error.
correct. In this case, you are not going to make use of integer also, int also, you are not going to make use. Okay. So now what I am going to do, if at all it is not accepting my integer also, there is one more which we generally don't use, that is long. The next data type is long. Long. So I'll just read out the numbers only. What is the range it will accept? Okay, you no need to start reading the number. The number name is not required here. Just write the number minus 922 to same number at the end 7. Okay, copy the same number which is more than what is there in the int. Okay, almost double, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what is going to happen whenever you're trying to display this large number, right? You have to add at the end l. Okay, for example, if I have to define long, just write long, my num, my long, just put it as my long, long is equal to, hmm, just give some number which is in the int range, some number. Yeah, same number you take, the next number or whatever, add one zero after that, so it will not allow. So you have to put at the end capital L, capital L. So that's how your large long numbers will be utilized. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Now print that. Okay, so you're able to see all the values, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you add a text for each and every the byte value is in the line number 5, in the line number 5,
Okay, sir. I'll add.
line number 5, within the double quotes, the byte value is add plus. Do the same thing for others. The, make it capital, T as capital. Byte also you have to make it properly. Okay, that's okay. It's just a message for everything, so that it would be easy for the user, whoever looks at your code, right? He'll be able to understand it. Change everything instead of a byte for the second one, short. Next one, int. You got it, right? What I'm trying to say.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now the next one, what is the next you have? Float, right?
Yes, sir.
Float, just write float. So whenever you use float, right, what is the purpose of float?
To represent the decimal values.
Yes, correct. So whenever you wanted to represent the decimal values, you have to make use of either float or double. Okay. So float and double are used for making use of the precision values, right? So after the decimal point, if you wanted to display something, you are going to make use of float or double. So I'll tell you what is the difference between float and double. So first, right, just give a float example. Float, my float is equal to, just give some number after decimal, two numbers. At the end, you have to give small f, small f. Yeah, semicolon. Now print the value. You can give any number, right? I'm not telling you what number needs to be given. Can you add the text also? The float value is,
Is it okay, sir?
yes, correct. Okay, run the program
The value of float
and you,
is.
okay. Now, same, do the copy paste of float. Okay, Just copy paste the same, and instead of my float, give it as double. Okay, my double. Give the same number. I'll tell you the reason why. Instead of float, give double. My float, you make it as my double. D at the end, you have to put it as D instead of F. At the end, 1227 D.
Sir, is it small d or capital D, sir?
Small d only. Only for long, you have to keep capital L. For the rest, F and D, it is small only. My double. Now run the program.
Yes, sir.
So now you will get a question, sir. What is the difference between this float and double? I am able to make use of both of them and I am able to display both of them correctly. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after float, can you add 1227 you have written, right? So can you add some more numbers like 3, 4 digits, additional 3, 4? Okay. Uh, how many digits you have added after? Yes, yes, enough.
6 digits,
Now
sir.
run the program. Now run the program. What happened?
It has not printed those extra added digits.
Can you add the same thing to double? Just copy paste.
Yes, sir.
Just copy paste the numbers after the decimal. Yeah, run. So you're
Yes,
able
sir.
to see that, right? With the double. So that means, so whenever you're talking about the float, it will allow only 6 to 7 decimal digits. You can write it there. And the example, you can have 6 to 7 decimal digits. We can have only 6 to 7 decimal digits. But if it is double, we can have 16 digits. Okay. That means it is always there only you write. It is always recommended to use double. It is always recommended to use double. Clear? Any questions?
Sir, a small doubt, sir.
Yes.
Like you now only said it is always recommended to use double.
Mhm.
So if we like in upfront only know the number means if we use the double, the storage won't be extra used, sir. Like we can use the
Yeah.
float if we like.
It will not be a problem, right? It will occupy whatever is required. It is not holding the entire space, right? So that's the reason there will not be a problem. So you will not end up, your calculations will not be a problem when you make use of double. But if at all your calculation has to be done after 6 to 7 decimals, if you are using float, then the rest of the numbers will not be displayed. That's the reason we recommend to use double. There is no problem with the storage. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next one is Boolean. What is Boolean? We have discussed already, right? Boolean means either it is true or false,
Only two values.
only two values. Either it is yes or no, true or false, or on or off, correct?
Yes, sir.
It could be anything, right?
Yes,
True
sir.
or false. So true means it is yes, false means no,
No.
okay? And on means true, off means false. That is how you need to remember, okay? So we always take only true or false value. So just define some booleans. Boolean, hmm, my boolean, okay, is equal to true. semicolon. You can write another boolean also. Boolean my f bool. F bool means false. There you can write a t bool means true boolean. Okay. Then print both of them. Then print both of them.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Yes, sir.
So we will see real time examples later, but we will complete the all the other data types also now. So there is one more left. What is that? Char.
Care.
Char. Char. Just write char. So char means it is a single character, right? So you
Yes,
are
sir.
going to hold only one single character. So just define that example. Char. 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 My char is equal to, just give a single quote some value. Yes. Okay. Semicolon. And then system.out.println, just print the value. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So did you understand what is the meaning of it?
Uh, yes, sir. It only prints one single line, I mean, single character.
Okay. So now what we can do is we can also print the ASCII values also. ASCII, ASCII. Can you write it in the comments? ASCII. Have you heard of this name?
Yes, sir. In C
American
language.
Standard, American Standard Code for, can you write that abbreviation? ASCII. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay. So how it will represent? For example, if you take capital A as an example, capital A is represented as 65. Okay. Capital B is 66. Just write that also. Capital A 65, capital B 66. These are some of the examples. Just print one of them. Just write char my my um ASC char, ASC char, ASCII char. Okay. ASC char is equal to 65. 65. Okay, comma, semicolon, and then print this value. Print this value. Okay. Now see that value, it will display as A.
Yes, sir.
Clear? If you change it to 66, it will be B. You can play with it. Okay. You no need to mug up or you no need to remember anything. If you
Yes, sir.
change the value, automatically it will give you the values. Okay. Are you clear with all the data types, whatever we have seen?
Yes, sir.
So we have seen all the various data types: byte, short, and then we have seen int, long, float, double, and then boolean, and then char. So these are all the data types which we call it as primitive data types. Okay. We will see some real time examples.